shining on. AP Skelly, my wrist on froze. AP Skelly, she in my telly and she gon' bend it on. MFS, he keep that ARP, he shoot at the MFS. But you want the truth, I don't do confession. All I worry about is money check. On the far, niggas lame, he gon' die where he lay. K said he hit his brain, then we laugh to the bank. R said, catch a hat, 19 rounds out the gas. 6-2 stuck in a clip, red DOT on a blink. That's the guy CG, we coming.
Yes, sir. What's good? YouTube. So, like 2 days ago, I did some on my Instagram. I posted the videos that people would want to see. So, and then I did like a poll and everything, and then it was like most of the things were saying like do a story time. So I was thinking about like events that would happen. I was trying to think of a scary story time, but indeed I was not. I don't know. I'll tell y'all some ghost ones, because I actually do think ghosts are real, because I experienced
Stop the
them.
cap.
I'm not capping. It's
Stop the cap.
facts. That's another story time though. But today's story time is how I got crossed out my shoes on the basketball court. And I realized I wasn't a hooper early that year. I realized how trash I was, but I kept playing, trying to hang up with the niggas who was crossing over. The people who could do this early, I was not trying to guard them. But before I tell y'all, I gotta give y'all some background knowledge on who crossed me. So this is crossed by the, like, in elementary school, this is the most popular dude in the school. This nigga's name was Edwin. He was Hispanic. This nigga got all the girls. Everybody wanted to be his friend. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why, bro. Shout out Edwin. He's big now. He's buff and stuff. But back then, he was like short, stubby. I wasn't getting why all the girls was wanting him. But this nigga was top dog from first to like, he still might be top dog now, but from what I'm hearing, this nigga was top dog from like first to like 6th grade, straight all through. So, but this story time goes back to 4th grade. I met him in 2nd grade, and then I realized this nigga's pulling all the girls. I don't want to be in the class with this nigga again, because you don't really get to see too much of the other classes in elementary school, so you know just your class. And I knew I did not want this nigga in my class for 3rd grade. 3rd grade come around, we go to the orientation thing. I'm looking at the desk. I know where I sit, but I'm looking at the names on the desk so I can see if this nigga's in my class. I'm looking at the desk, at the farthest desk. This was like the last where I checked. I see this nigga name, Edwin. Light flashed before my eyes. I knew 3rd grade was over. So after 3rd grade, and me and Edwin, we were friends. Well, we're still cool right now. Like, shout out Edwin. Like, if you see him, we'll dap each other up. But back then, we were actually like real deal boys. Like, this nigga was funny, but it was also some low animosity inside, because this nigga was stealing all the hoes. How does every single girl want you in the school? Not one can't stop talking about you. But like I'm saying, so this story time takes place in 4th grade. So 4th grade comes around. This is when the high ability classes get up. And I think he was in the high ability classes. I was in the normal classes. So this is when I get to start capping about basketball. So there's this new kid who came to our school, but I already knew him from before this, because I know his brother. His brother's name is KJ. And we went to the Boys and Girls Club together. And then I remember he came because that was his stepbrother. And they were at the Boys and Girls Club together. I was met him before, and then we were just like cool. We weren't like really acquainted, but we were cool from there. And then he came to our school, and then I remember I seen him on the first day, and the teacher, his name was Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips, I got in trouble in class one time this year, and he called my dad. And my dad came up there, yelled at me. I came back into class. I was crying. All the girls was laughing. Mr. Phillips was bald. He was bald. He was only like 20. He wasn't married either. At this time, he was 20. He had the bald. He had the bald where it's only the hair on the side and the shiny on the top. I don't know what Mr. Phillips thought he was doing back then, but he wasn't fresh, and no one was rocking with it. He's probably still married. I remember after 4th grade, I seen him somewhere. He's like, "Oh, Dominic, you still hang out with your Jamel?" He was still bald. He was like 30 now. He was a little bit balder. He lost a couple on the side. But I guess that's how it goes when you get older. So like I'm saying, we had a new kid. His name was Jamel. I remember I seen him because the teacher, Mr. Phillips, he was doing this thing for the new kids. They like get a buddy and they just introduce him to the school. So I was like, and he didn't raise his hand to say he was a new kid. And I looked, I kind of like called him out. I was like, hey, this the new kid right there. And then he was like, oh, you want to be his partner? I was like, say less. So me and him, we were like, cool. I shook him up. I was like, and I looked at him. I was like, what? I said, wait, you KJ brother, right? He was like, yeah. And then from there on, we were just cool. We were just boys that whole year. Okay, so when we first got there, there was this thing at recess because I was still his buddy. So there was this thing at recess. And like we was like indoor recess. When indoor recess came around, I think it was raining this day. So we had indoor recess and you could play basketball, like a little 3-on-3. And whoever scored like the first 3 points would win. I was on his 3-on-3 team. He looked at me, he was like, yo, you hoop, bro, you good at basketball? I was like, yeah, bro, I play basketball all the time. No, I was not playing basketball all the time. I was actually a football player and I was capping. I actually was very trash at basketball and I knew I was trash, I was lying. So we get in that basketball game, we playing. I'm hitting no shots. I can't do no dribble moves, how they can do between the legs. I had to learn that later on in life. I was clanking every shot. This nigga, Jamel, rose to his fame at elementary school by being king of the court in that basketball thing. So he was known as top hooper. I couldn't hoop. So I had no business keep playing with these dudes. I should have been playing Oreo ball with the other people who couldn't hoop. Time goes on. This comes like, since that was the beginning of the school year, this comes like middle of the school year when it started raining and stuff. One day at recess, it's all raining. It's all pouring. They playing basketball because it was like, it stopped raining before recess, so we got to go outside. They playing basketball. They all got elite diamond package dribble moves. Me and Jamel go over there because that's my right-hand man. And elementary school, we were like, boy, we was really locked in. So we hooping with him. He's hooping, getting every shot, getting every 3. So this is the people at the park. It was I think it was me, Jamel, this dude named Cam Eckert. Cam Eckert was a menace. I actually got into it with him at elementary school. And then it was this tall dude. He was like 6 foot elementary school. His name was like Carter Renniger. Yeah, his name was Carter Renniger. And then and I can't remember who else was there. And a bunch of people just watching, waiting to get in the next game. Edwin and them running the court, dropping niggas off. It's me and Jamel and some other dude, whoever on our team. I'm guarding Edwin. So the game's going. It's like Ty going back and forth because we got Jamel on our team. That nigga's a bucket. He knows all the package deal. He wears Jordan. He was wearing Jordans before. Jordans was swag. I remember he always had Jordans. I thought he was Jordan. No glaze. The game going. All I remember is this, the POV. Edwin like this. He does, let me tell you, he does the slowest crossover hezzy ever. I'm guarding him. I think I'm locking down because I play football. I'm aggressive. It's wet, remember. I forgot what shoes I'm wearing, but I threw out of them. He did this. I try to reach. Ooh. So look at me. Well, at that time, I'm one of the tallest 4th graders. So I'm like tall. I got a high top. I think I'm in jeans this day. Jeans, and I'm trying to hoop. In a red shirt. I remember jeans. I think it was blue jeans or red shirt. So after he crossed me, I go like this. Ooh. I think I'm just finna get like, ooh, he got me. I can bounce back. No. Remember, it's wet. My foot slip. I'm a boy. I'm not supposed to know how to do the splits. I've never done the splits before. Went right into a split. Everybody watching. Remember, it's Edwin. All the girls were watching too. Got crossed, did the splits. Everybody see. Even my own man, Jamel, laughed at me too. He was like, niggas started laughing. Everybody started laughing. I'm just sitting there in the split position. Pause. In the split position, sitting there. I get to crying. Tears flowing. They see him crying. I'm covering my face. They help me up. They take me by the teachers. The teacher walks me in. I go to the nurse, trying to make up some lie that I hurt myself. No, I was not hurt. I was really crying because I got embarrassed. He did the slowest package driven move ever. He did this. Went there. I did the splits. Everybody saw me. I'm looking around like these. Everybody laughed. And that's how I got my elementary school clout. Because I was known as a nigga who couldn't hoop and got crossed by the most popular nigga in the school. So after I get crossed, they take me to the nurse and everything. They tell me to go back to class. I'm not going back to class. I'm still crying. The tears are still coming. Every time I think about it, man, I gotta go back to class. All the athlete dudes saw it. All the girls who liked Edwin saw it in the class. They probably telling everybody where I'm at, telling them I'm crying. My man's probably telling them I'm crying too, telling them the true story of what happened. I go back. I'm sitting outside the classroom right first because I'm still crying. Like, I'm embarrassed. Like, I am tearing up. I got the courage to go back in. I wipe my eyes. I go back in the classroom. Everybody look at me. When we had time to talk, Mel came up, shook me up. He said, "You good, bro?" Nah, bro. It was wet outside, bro. It's not even like that. He's not even that good. I knew I was trash from that day on. My basketball career was over. I didn't even start. It's crazy because I got crossed again after that. I always tried to get my revenge on him and try to guard him up. One time we was playing football. I think it was him or somebody else. I'm good at football, so I'm balling. This time, the most popular girl was sitting right there watching Edwin. I think they were dating at this time, and then her friends. All the athlete dudes, more girls glazing the Edwin and his posse. All the dudes who was pulling. Some dude, he run the football. I'm running to tap him because it's two-hand tap. And this game getting serious. You pushing them a little. They see me. I'm balling the plays. I'm catching them. This one play. The other dude, it was either Edwin or another popular bull. They run up. He hit me with the I do this and take a knee. I got caught so bad I took a knee and I stand it for justice. That wasn't even out yet. This was not a thing yet at that time. This was 4th grade. Everybody, I'm taking a knee like this. I'm in this position, taking a knee, looking around. I think I was wearing the same fit, actually, and it was winter around this time. So, I think I cried again, and I stood outside the classroom longer. I was known as the nigga who get his ankles crossed. I think I still left my ankles. I gotta go back and get my rematch on somebody on that court one day. I still can't hoop, and I won't be hooping anytime soon. If you enjoyed this story time, like the like button and subscribe.